Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. We've been doing Lean for a while now, and I'm going to try to explain to you why Lean is for everyone. So we build custom kitchen cabinets, and we'll get people to come into this shop, and they'll be like, "Oh wow, that's so cool the way the work flows, and you've got this one-piece flow set up, and you got your tools all organized, and you got all these different processes that you set up, and uh, you know the but then inevitably it seems a lot of times people say, well, that's cool, but I build cabinets, and I have this process, and so these tools that you're using they wouldn't work for me. So I'm going to try to explain to you why that's ridiculous, why that's just stupid. And the reason it's stupid is because Lean is not a tool. There's lots of tools that go along with Lean that are a big part of Lean. But if you take, for example, say I was working on this piece of wood, and my job was to break it in half. Now, I don't have any tools, I just have my bare hands, and I'm doing what I can to break it, but it's just, it's difficult. Who knows what I'd have to do to actually get it. But there's this really brilliant concept that we have developed, and that is to use tools. Instead of just using what we can with our bare hands. Our hands are amazing, but we can amplify our force, we can concentrate our force by using tools. I can really, but I can cut this 10, 15, 20 times faster. Get it separated, get two pieces out of this, separate them, and have a much nicer job, more consistent job than just using my hands. So that's essentially what Lean is. It's not a tool, it's the concept of using tools and figuring out how to do things better than just with your bare hands, or just doing whatever comes naturally. Lean is being intentional, figuring out which tools you need to use. So we build cabinets. So we have certain tools that work better for us in manufacturing. Now, if you were in a different industry, you would probably use different tools than the ones we're using right here. But over time, we've figured out what tools work best in eliminating waste. Because that's the whole process. I'm eliminating the waste of time and effort and splinters and whatever by the concept of using a tool to add value to this piece of wood. So somebody comes in and is like, oh yeah, that's great, but see, my business really isn't cutting boards in half. I'm more in the business of putting screws in wood. So that thing of the saw, that tool that you're using, that's not going to work for me. I can't put screws in with that. And so I'm sitting here, I'm going to put this screw in. But see, here's what Lean is. Lean is not this saw. Yeah, this saw isn't going to do you a lick of good putting a screw in. But Lean is the concept of using tools. Hey, you know what? Recognizing that, hey, there's a better way than doing this with my bare hands. I'm going to use a tool, a different tool than a saw. I'm in a different industry now. I'm putting screws in. I'm not cutting boards in half. So I use my brain, I research whatever, and figure out how can I save time, how can I eliminate the waste and the hassle of putting screws in my hand, and I'll find a tool that works for this specific job. And that's the difference. People get all confused and they think that Lean is the tools. And they look at the tool and they're like, well, that wouldn't work for me. Well, that's not the point. The point is that we use tools and use our brains to figure out what tools are going to work best for us to complete whatever task we're going to do in an efficient, consistent manner, and eliminate all the waste and the hassle and the headache. So that's why Lean applies to everyone. I don't think anyone would say that we should not use tools. We should, just because one certain tool doesn't work for whatever I'm trying to do, well, we find a different tool, one that does do what we're doing. And that's the thing of Lean. It's just like the concept of using tools. It's find the tool, find the method of eliminating waste that works for you. Yeah, it's not going to be the same for everyone across the board, and tools that we use, methods that we use in this cabinet shop to eliminate waste are probably not going to work for you if you're doing concrete work. I don't know, or if you're in an office or whatever. But the fact is, don't be satisfied trying to work without tools. Find tools that are going to eliminate waste for you and that are going to make your life unbelievably more prosperous or unbelievably more effective. Because literally, that's how I see it. Is not using lean is equivalent in my mind of trying to work with your bare hands. It's literally that dramatic when lean is applied properly. Thanks for watching.